students, today we shall compare the EMF of two cells using the potentiometer. In potentiometer, there are number of wires, each of 100 meter centimeter. We have taken here 4 wires, 1, 2, 3, 4, each of 100. It is made of constant or can be a magnet wire also. These wires are connected to a conducting copper strips at the ends, 100 centimeter. This wire is connected to copper strips, then it comes to other end of the wire. Here is another copper strips, then this is copper strips. This way A and B is the total length of the wire. A is connected to positive terminal of the battery. And a resistor, an emitter, a single vacuum. It is connected to point B. In A or B, there are 4 items: key, emitter, resistor, and battery. The cells to be compared E1 and E2. The positive terminal of these cells and battery. All the 3 positive terminals, one of the battery, 2 of the each cell, are connected to point A. Here we should take a battery such that the EMF of battery should be greater than the EMF of each cell. Otherwise our practical will not be applicable. This is the scale to measure the null points. There are two-way key. If we take the cell E1 in the circuit, then this one point is kept closed and 2 is kept open. Then connected to galvanometer. One end of the galvanometer is connected to this jockey and other end is connected to the jockey. We push the jockey at different places to get the null point. To check whether our particle is ready or not, we push the jockey first at this point, then the deflection goes to like such in one direction, and you put at this B, then the direct deflection in the other side. Then our particle is ready to work. In comparison of EMF of two cells by potentiometer, apparatus, potentiometer, ammeter, one-way key, two-way key, rheostat, battery eliminator, connecting wires, and a galvanometer. So these apparatus or these are the requirement to do this practical. On the table E1 and E2. Below the E1, L1 is the measurement of the length where the null point is to be find out, and similarly E2 is the second cell and L2 is the length where the null point of the second cell is obtained. We take different readings, more than 5, and compare E1 upon E2 equal to L1 upon L2. Now we start practical. This is our potentiometer. Our potentiometer has 10 wires. This way, these are the 10 wires. But here we have taken 4 wires only because the space is less one. In place of Leclanche cell and Daniell cell, we have taken here dry cells. Non-availability of these two cells, Leclanche, Daniell cells. So we taken here the dry cells. One cell is E1 and other cell is E2. E1 is taken as one first cell and E2 taken as second cell. These two cells are connected to a jockey, two-way jockey. One point of cell here and other cell is here. The common wire is connected to the galvanometer, and other terminal of the galvanometer is connected to jockey. This is our allimeter. The positive terminal of this one and positive terminal of these two cells is connected to point A. This is our point A. And the negative terminal of this battery is connected to rheostat, a jockey, rheostat, ammeter, and then to point B. This is point A and this is point B. Then, to check whether our particle is ready or not, we first switch on this one and take one cell in the circuit. If deflection, put this at point A, the deflection is go in one side, and you put this on the other, then the deflection in the other side. Again check, the deflection is in this way, and here we put the deflection in other direction. Now our practical is ready to work. Now we take the first cell in the circuit. We find out the null point, placing at different point this jockey. This is the null point. This is null point. The reading, first wire, second wire, third wire, fourth wire, fifth wire. Fifth wire is complete. It means 500 centimeter, and then sixth wire is taken from here. This is sixth wire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500 and 61. L1 is equal to 61. Fill up here L1 first reading 61. Now take this key into second cell. Again find the null point. Now this is the null point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 complete, and fifth 37. 437. C2 is equal to 400. This is 561. This is 437. Now we change the current with this rheostat. Takes another reading. Now again cell 1. This is null point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 550. 550. E1. L1 equal to 550. Now for the same current, now E2 cell in the circuit. Again we find the null point. This is the null point. Then 400 complete, and from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. 394. 394. Now again change the current. For the first cell, we put at the different points to get the null point. This is the null point. There is the variation due to the temperature difference. If we put for a long time, then wire is heated and the resistance changes, so that the deflection also changes. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 509. 509. 509. Now take cell 2. This is 384. 384. Again we take different reading. We change current again. Take the first cell to the circuit. This is null point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 400, and from that side 92. 492. Now for cell 2. This is 1 2 3 300 300 1 2 3 4 369 one reading more. Again we change it. This is the null point. 1 2 3 4 492 492. This reading becomes the same, so we change it. It is 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 580 580. Again we put this into cell to circuit. One, two, three, and 85. 385. So this way our 5 readings are complete. We put the value L1 upon L2. We shall get E1 upon E2. That is the result required, and this reading noted for the practical. This is our practical circuit, that is a demonstration circuit, and these are the readings. This way our practical finishes here. Okay.